Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Short kickoff fielded just inside the 25. Brought down at the 29. That's where they start the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Wade. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. He's going for a big play downfield. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to the left. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quick throw to the left. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Getting set. Here's second down. Oh, here comes the reverse. In the clear at the 25. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
That back was shot out of a gun. How quick did he accelerate to pick up those yards? Just an electric run. Somehow he's knocked out of bounds at just a 1-yard line. Boy, he deserved a touchdown there.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just...
Touchdown, Arizona State. They battled all the way back to take the lead.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Try to run it with the option. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a toss to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Baylor. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Receiver makes the grab, and he gets there, runs it into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. They'll run it here. Oh, what a move. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down at 17. The Sun Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, ASU.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the short pass caught in the end zone. They convert the two-point try. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Bears. They couldn't stop him there.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets into space at the 50. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's got the first and still going. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Football comes out. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball was on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And the defense there to smother that option play.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. The Bears pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They're going to run the option. The quarterback keeps it here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. QB keeps it trying the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's an option look. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pointer in the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Baylor. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now the try for 2. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. Reach the end zone to make this a 5-point margin now.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looking to scramble. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he...
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Arizona State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. And he'll set up to throw. He'll run it into the end zone. The two-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Throws a stiff arm. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And he finds the running back in the flat. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Bears with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Screen to the receiver in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bears. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. And looking to throw now on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Now, timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now with 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into open space. Enough for the first, but still going. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. After all, that looks deep left. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And they finally get him to the ground on what'll be the final play. That's it. Game over.